So, 2008's Hong Kong Bronx, directed by Billy Chung and produced by Wong Jing. Billy Chung might be known to cult fans for his work on movies such as Love to Kill and Last Ghost Standing, and fairly recently has directed a few movies together with Wong Jing and for Wong Jing, among others Color of the Loyalty. And this comes from the the dark streak of Wong Jing movies, the gangster movies that started with aping infernal affairs, and that aping was Call of the Truth. But Wong Jing has done his best work fairly recently when doing dark movies. So this very ordinary triad tale of Neil, played by Jordan Chan, who wants to get out from the triad world and spend time with his sisters and raise his sisters. It's the age-old tale where you can pull out the Godfather 3 quote of just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. And Jordan Chan is pulled back in because a very evil gangster wannabe triad boss played by Ricky Chan, he wants an opponent, a great opponent he's admired for a very long time, and therefore it's best to head in again to try and get out, or head in again because you can't get out, and that happens with Neil. So he has to face a very gory challenge head on. And for large amounts of times, this is not the worst movie you can think of. It's sort of a daytime soap opera, only more violent. It is rated category 3 after all. But having cast Jordan Chan in the lead role, this is a consummate professional who takes this arc very seriously and makes us believe in the fact that this very simple arc is something to follow and something to be affected by. And the way Jordan Chan's presence equals it translates, the script translates, and it's a very solid triad drama for most amount of times, and a very punishing triad drama for large amounts of times. Your friends, your neighbors, your co-workers, your family, your children, they won't be spared, and it's exploitive in a way. It's quite a gory film at points, and even though this shot-on-video exercise feels cheap in that regard, it's made by filmmakers who believe in simple material and can sort of engage themselves in a simple material. And having that in Hong Kong cinema is not a bad thing. We need the small and we need the big. And without Jordan Chan, this would have sunk, I should say, because there is something to be said about the tool that director Billy Chung has in his leading man. And it warns us ahead of time, early in the credits, that we are talking about some over-stylization at points. There's comic book imagery to sort of enhance rage, or warn us ahead of rage that is present. And that happens, and it happens at the end, but unfortunately the end sinks this film almost totally. It ends with a big triad brawl, a very gory triad brawl with Peter Jackson levels of gore flung at us. But in 2008, apparently filmmakers in general, or Wong Jing himself, believes that every effect should be done in post-production. So every limb chopping, every gore effect, especially at the end, it's done in post-production, and it looks like a computer game, which it should not at this point, because it is part of a very solid drama as seen before, and the climax doesn't mean anything. And it would be wise if you sort of cut the movie before the actual climax, because you can sense what is going to happen, or just fast forward through it, because it isn't pretty. It is extremely ugly, extremely non-realistic, and any intentions Wong Jing, Billy Chung and Jordan Chan had goes out the window. But if you stop the disc before the climax, or just fast forward to the credits, you will see that Hong Kong Bronx is something that Jordan Chan, Wong Jing and Billy Chung can be proud to have on their filmographies.